Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, guys. Welcome to our lesson today. We will study lesson 9, reading, page 40 and 41. Before reading, have you ever heard of Murphy's Law? Find out if any of your classmates know about it. Read the article and underline all the sentences that tell about something that went wrong. Write a sentence to state what the writer is trying to say. So, again, what is Murphy's Law? Have you ever heard about this law? In our lesson today, we will identify the Murphy's Law. Let's first listen to the text. Okay? Listen to the text, then we will discuss the text together. Listen and take care here to underline all the sentences that tell about something that went wrong. Listen.
Murphy's Law. You invite your friends over to watch an NBA basketball playoff game on TV. There are plenty of sodas in the refrigerator, the popcorn is popping, and you are all set to watch the big game. You turn on the TV set, and all you get are fuzzy images on the screen. Is this plain bad luck, or is it Murphy's Law at work? Murphy's Law states, if anything can go wrong, it might go wrong. Similar situations occur all the time. When you're in a hurry to open the door and you try several keys on the key ring, the last remaining key is usually the one that works. When you get in a line at the supermarket, you find you've chosen the slowest one and it just doesn't move. Is this bad luck or coincidence? According to British physicist Robert Matthews, it's neither one nor the other. He explains that our selective memories tend to remember the bad episodes more readily than the things that usually work out. Also, the law of probability is more against us than in our favor in many situations. For example, in the supermarket with 5 cashiers, the chances of getting the fastest lane are 20% and 80% for a slower lane. Matthews became a popular scientist when he proved that a piece of toast doesn't necessarily fall on the floor on the buttered side. BBC television gathered 300 people to throw pieces of buttered toast up in the air and observe on which side they fell. Half fell on the buttered side, and half didn't. Now here's a tricky question for Matthews. It's a known fact that cats always fall on their 4 legs. What happens if you tie a piece of buttered toast on a cat's back and drop them from a balcony? Will the cat land on all 4s, or will the toast land on the buttered side? I sincerely hope the BBC doesn't try this experiment. Just remember that you cannot blame Murphy's Law for everything that goes wrong. If the hot water runs out while you're having a shower, it's probably because the hot water heater needs to be fixed. If your car breaks down on the way to a job interview, it's probably because you didn't have the vehicle serviced or repaired. And if you lose all your files on the computer, it's not bad luck. It's your fault for not doing a backup of your files.
Okay, now, who can tell me what is Murphy's Law? Okay, Ayman?
Okay, Murphy's Law, it's like anything can be wrong. Like
Yeah.
this. Anything can be wrong.
If anything can go wrong, so
Might go wrong.
it might go wrong. Yes. يعني بالعربي كده لو في احتمالية ان الشيء يبقى خطأ يبقى أو ممكن ان الشيء ده يكون خطأ it might go wrong. يبقى في احتمالية ان هو يصبح خطأ. This is the law or called Murphy's Law. Now let's read this text again. You invite your friend over to watch an NBA basketball playoff game. Playoff game means the final game or final match, okay? On TV. There are plenty of sodas in the refrigerator. The popcorn is popping. Popping means making the sound. When you make the popcorn, this sound is popping. And you are all set to watch the big game. You turn on the TV set and all you get are fuzzy images. Fuzzy images means unclear images on the screen. So the image were not clear. Is this plain bad luck or is it Murphy's law at work? Murphy's law states say that if anything can go wrong, it might go wrong. Okay, second paragraph. Who can complete? Okay, Yusuf.
You want
Paragraph
me
two.
to read the second paragraph, right?
Yes, similar situations.
Okay. Similar situation occur all the time when you're in a hurry to open the door and you try several keys on the key ring. The last remaining
Occur,
key is usually
similar
the one.
situations occur. Occur means happen. Happen all the time. Yes, Yusuf, go on. The last remaining.
The last remaining key is usually the one that works. When you get in a line at the supermarket, you find you've chosen the slowest one and it doesn't move. Is this bad luck or coincidence? According to British physics, Robert Matthews, it's neither one nor the other. He explains that our selective memory tends to remember the bad episodes more readily than the things that usually work out. Also,
Okay,
the law of
wait, Yusuf. Bad episode. Bad episodes. Episode means here means event. Okay. Tend to remember the bad episodes means bad evidence. يعني حالة سيئة أو حدث سيء more readily than the things that usually work out. يعني حدث سيء عما يحدث في الغالب أو عادة يعني. Okay, Yusuf. Also,
the law of probability is more against us than in our favor in many situations.
in our
For
favor
example,
means in our favor means in against us than in our favor than helping or supporting us in many situations. يعني الأحداث ديت بتكون ضدنا غالبا بتكون أو أكثر الأوقات بتكون ضدنا أكتر ما تكون in our favor يعني supporting or helping us أكتر ما تكون داعمة لينا المواقف اللي زي دي. For example,
in the supermarket with 5 cashiers, the chances of getting the fastest lane are 20% and 80% for a slower lane.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Yusuf. Next paragraph. Yes, Abdurrahman. Matthews became
a
popular scientist.
a popular scientist when he proved that
a piece of toast. This piece of toast
doesn't necessarily fell on the flour on buttered
on the buttered side.
BBC.
We have two sides here of the toast. Okay, this side with the butter and this side without butter. Okay, the front and the back. So he proved what? He proved that, go on. A piece doesn't necessarily fall on the floor on the buttered side. When you drop this toast, it doesn't matter that it will fall on this side. BBC television, yes.
BBC television gathered gathered
gathered
300
means
people to
collect يعني جمع أو حشد 300 people yes
to
through
draw
pieces of
pieces
butter
of butter toes up on there are and
observe
observe on with the sad the help fair on the
butter
better
side
and help did
and have did it. So half of them means 150 people or 150 of the pieces people threw fell on the buttered side and the other half fell on the second side. Okay, next paragraph. Yes, Ayman. Now,
Okay. Now here is a tricky question for Matthews. It is a known fact that cats always fall on their four legs. What happens if you tie a piece of butter toast on the cat back and drop them from a balcony? Will the cat land on all fours, or the toast land on the better side? I sincerely
surely.
hope the BBC doesn't try this experiment.
Okay, thank you, Ayman. And last paragraph. Just remember that you can't blame Murphy's laws for everything that goes wrong. If the hot water runs out while you are having a shower, it's probably because the hot water heater needs to be fixed. If your car breaks down on the way to a job interview, it's probably because you didn't have the vehicle serviced or repaired. And if you lose all your files on the computer, it's not bad luck. It's your fault. It's your fault for not doing a backup of your files. So, not everything bad happened to us is for Murphy's Law. Okay, Anas? Captain Edward A. Murphy. Okay?
Captain Edward Amar Dune was an engineer at Edwards Air Force Base in the United States in 1949. He was working on a machine to measure the heartbeat and breathing of a pirate, but something was malfunction
يعني not working correctly يعني لا يعمل بطريقة صحيحة يعني. was malfunctioning in the equipment. Yes.
in the equipment as the result of human error. Marv blamed the lab technician.
Yes,
And
technician is someone whose job to check machines اللي هو الفني اللي بيصحح أو بيصلح المعدات أو الآلات بنسميه technician and said قال له إيه بقى؟
technician and said if there is any way to do it wrong, he will one person's failure can bring
failure means not succeed. Okay.
Can bring a whole project crashing down. And Marv's view was that some failure or something negative will typically happen.
Yes.
Marv's prize become popular in all areas to explain the failures of everyday things.
So thank you, Anas. So his saying here if there is any way to do it wrong he will. لو في أي مجال لشيء يكون خطأ هيكون خطأ. أصبحت المقولة ديت popular يعني famous مشهورة. المقولة بتاعته ديت about or to explain the failure of everyday things. أي شيء يبقى فيه failure فشل أو لم ينجح خلاص بيتقال المقولة ديت if there is any way to do it wrong. لو في أي طريقة إن أنت تعمل شيء خطأ he will هيكون خطأ. يعني عايز أقول لك يعني أنت ما تديش مجال to do something wrong إن أنت تعمل شيء خطأ، لأن أنت لو في مجال إن أنت تعمل حاجة خطأ يبقى هتعمل حاجة خطأ. Okay. Now let's answer the questions about the reading. The first one, what does the example of the NBA game illustrate? It illustrates that things seem to go wrong at precisely the wrong time. At precisely means at exactly the wrong time. What does Murphy's law state? Yes, Ayman?
Okay. If anything can go wrong, it might go wrong.
Yeah, very good. If anything can go wrong, it will be or it will become wrong. Number 3, according to Robert Matthews, how does the law of probability work against us in the supermarket line? Okay,
The
Anas?
chances are high for explain 5 line, 18% to get slow line.
Yeah, okay, Anas, thank you. Of course, because the chances of getting in the fastest lane aren't that high. For example, if there are 5 lines, our chance of getting a slower lane is 4 out of 5 or 80%. This is the law of probability, okay, when it work against us. Last question, why did Matthews do the buttered bread experiment and what did it show? He wanted to show that although people think that bad things always happen, things happen according to the law of probability. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and see you next lesson. Inshallah. Goodbye.